Drop the link in the group, Marlon.
Yeah,
We're going to be going through the paper. We're going to be going through the paper. So it's, going through the full paper tonight. All right, so you can share the link, YouTube link with friends. You can share the link with friends. For persons joining on YouTube. Good night to you all joining on YouTube. If you're watching from Facebook, good night to you all. Please go ahead and share the link. We're going through the full paper for January 2020. All right. All right, so what's gonna happen now is you hold on. Okay, so you'll be given a certain amount of time depending on the question and the marks to complete the question. You'll be given 30 seconds to take the picture and send to me. 30 seconds, no more than 30 seconds. So when I say time's up, you have 30 seconds. Put it 40 seconds to take that picture and send it to me. All right. I have a score sheet. I'm writing down person's score. At the end, I'll tell you how you do. If you don't send in the question, that means you get the answer, that means you automatically get a 0. All right. So it's paper 2, which means that everyone should have their calculator, scientific calculator. So I give you some time to go grab your calculator. Give you 3 minutes, calculator, ruler, pencil, pen. Get everything that you need. 3 minutes, 2 minutes to go.
Let me have a campaign.
Misa, good night.
Night.
Okay, so both of you need a separate book and a separate pen, all right? So you need your own materials tonight, okay, honey? Because I need response from you and I need response from Javilia. Okay, Amicia?
Miss me, I drop you on a date in same partners.
Okay, all right, that's fine. It's fine. Just want to know once both of you are responding, okay? All right, so we have roughly a minute and a half to go to get started. Speed testing. Solution should be sent to me on WhatsApp. A minute to go. So we have 6 persons here. And I'll be recording your score at the end. I'll tell you how you do. All right, so I have the Johnny, the Jano, Javilia,
Yes, miss.
Marlon, Who else is here? Omisia and Peter. Peter John. All right, so I'll be recording your score for each question, and I'll tell you how many minutes you have per question. All right, take a screenshot of the formula. Take a screenshot of the formula sheet. Has everyone taken a screenshot of the formula sheet? Okay. Silence means consent, I take it. That's the next part of the formula sheet. Take that screenshot for me. All right, so we're gonna go down now and oops. There goes our first question, and it's 2 marks. It's a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Let's just double check how much minutes you get per question mark. So it is 2 hours 40 minutes. If it's 2 hours 40 minutes, and I think the scores add up to 2 hours 40 minutes. All right, I'm not sure. I know it's 1.5 minutes per mark. All right, I stand corrected if I'm not right. All right, so there goes the first question, and this is 2 marks. Let me just put in the 2 marks here. So this is 2 marks, and you have 3 minutes. And I need to see you writing the solution properly, right? Full solution to get the marks. And I'm going to start the time as soon as the clock changes to 7:17. So basically you have a head start already. Next time I use my timer to count you down. So let me put in my time. Let me use my timer to count you down. So go ahead and get started. I'm going to put in the time. Use the timer to get time and count you down. Timer. And we're doing 3 minutes. Start now. Remember now, when the 30 seconds hits, if you do not submit in the 30-second period, then that means you get a 0 for that. So when I see 30 seconds, right? It's only, even if it's after, I'm still not marking it. It's only the ones that I get that will be marked, and those are the ones that the answer for.
Miss, my back camera no work properly, you know.
All right, let's see how we can improvise. Is there another phone in the house? Something. Let's see how we can improvise. Remember, I'm teaching you to be problem solvers. All right. You have 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. Yes.
Miss, when you're finished with the question, we must send it to you.
Immediately. You have 1 minute and a half. Sorry about that. Oh my. Oops, what did I do now? 2019. 2020. All right, I give you back some seconds. I give you back 30 seconds. My apology. So sorry about that. I give you back 30 seconds. So it's the time will be up in about 3, 2, and 1. Right? So you hear the time. So we're gonna restart. Cancel. So I'm gonna give you 1 minute. 1 minute to submit and send your question. All right. So I have Amicia. So let me tick off Amicia for question 1. And I have Moreland for question 1. Those 2 I'm seeing so far. You have 34 seconds. 30 seconds. Not submitting your questions before the time ends this time means that you get an automatic 0 for that question. Dejana?
Okay.
I'm seeing Dejana. Not submitting means I get an automatic 0 in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So only 3 persons got this, gave answers for this one. Oh, I'm seeing Ray. Okay, I give you that, Rihanna. All right, so 4 persons. All right, we're gonna go through the solution now. Before I go through the solution, let me give you permission to annotate. So before I go, enable annotation for others. All right, so I'm gonna go with the first person to send in the solution, which is Amicia. Amicia, go ahead and write in your solution on screen.
Just wanna see something if you write.
It should be there. It should pop up by now. I'm giving you permission is there to annotate. Should be there, honey.
No, I should probably find that. I not see it on this. I not see pencil something.
Where's
Miss
Javier?
Miss Man Javier in a same room.
All right.
Let's let me talking, Miss guys.
I want somebody to write in their answers. Dejana, go ahead and write in your answer. Dejano.
Is this I should?
Write in your answers. Whatever your answer was, write that in.
Okay. Not the working out, just the answer?
Yeah, the working out, honey. The working out. Sorry, my darling. It's Dejano, Dejano.
Noe.
Noe. All right. All right, so our first question was fraction. And Javilia, Marlon, Amicia, Peter John, and Rihanna. All right. So there goes it. Marlon, where's the YouTube link that you were supposed to send in the group, honey? Marlon,
Miss?
where's the YouTube link that you were supposed to send for us?
YouTube link.
Yes.
This class.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm copying it to send it now. All right, so remember you can share. Go ahead and share. Share the link. Okay. Capability. What's that one?
Miss. Miss.
Okay, so let's see the journal. So first you change the improper fraction, and that's a good thing. I want you to always do that. Change the improper fraction to, change the mixed number to an improper fraction, I mean. 5 4 is 20 plus 1, 21. Beautiful. Then you multiply by 1/3. So that gives us 3 into 21, 7. 5 times 1, 5, 7/5. Then you say 7/5 minus 1 1/4. You change that into an improper fraction, which gives us 4 times 1 plus 1, 5/4. Minus that, you put 20. 5 into 20 goes 4 times 4 is 7. So what's 4 times 7, honey?
It's 28.
He has the right answer, but he wrote down
Yes,
21.
yes.
Correct that for me.
So
Is it?
Look at it. 4 times 7. What you wrote down for that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
But your
should
answer is
have
correct because you did 25 from
28.
28. And that is 2 marks. Let's see who got that 2 marks. And I'm just going to put in that
Me.
score.
So I'm right to see him foolishness from paper. Oh my God.
All right, so if it's the same, since it's 2 marks, I'll give you 1. So let me check. Let me check. So Amicia, 3/20. Beautiful. So Amicia, 2 marks. All right, so let me insert a column on our spreadsheet here. Insert. All right, so this is question 1A. Action. And this is question 1A. All right, so Amicia got that correct. Beautiful. Well done, Amicia. Marlon got that correct. Well done, Marlon. So that's 2 marks. Let's see who else got that correct. Dejana, you did the same thing on your paper, same mistake with the 21.
Yes,
so Dejana, you got 1 mark instead of 2. And let me see. Peter, your answer coming late, sorry.
Yes, I didn't get an answer.
All right, I'm looking at this one now. 5 times 4, 20, 21. 21 times 1/3. 21/15 minus 1 1/4. So you said 15 into 60 was 4. 84 minus 5 times 5, 25, 5, 1, 75. 75 from 84, leave 9, 9/60. And 3 into 9 goes 3. 3 into 60 goes 20. All right, Rihanna. It's a 3 into 20 into 60 that goes 30. That made you lose a mark. So Rihanna, you have 1 mark. All right. All right, who else? So I have Dejana, Marlon, Amicia, and Rihanna. Okay, those are the persons. Well done. All right, so as you know, if you do not.
Miss, I'm gonna get 0 for everything.
Who, Amicia? Who is that?
Miss Javilia.
Yeah, you get 0 if you don't send it in on time.
Miss, but me tell you, say my phone don't have a proper back camera.
So you're gonna use Amicia camera or mommy camera, but you need to send it in on time.
Miss, mommy, them I use them phone and Miss have a tablet in our room.
Where's mommy?
Miss she in our room.
I bet if I call mommy now, mommy give you permission to use the phone. Bet me, Javilia.
Miss, me I bet you.
Okay, I'll go call mommy right now. Right now. All right. So I'm gonna start the clock. 2 minutes for 2 marks. So that means you have 3 minutes 30 seconds to complete and submit. And I'm starting the timer now. Time starts. All right, Javelin, I'm going to call mommy. All right, the Johnny, receive. So you have 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. So this is question 1A. I, and this is 35 seconds to go. Let's see who I have so far. I have Amicia, the Johnny. Hold on. The Johnny, the Jano, Rihanna. So I have the Jano, Rihanna, the Johnny, Amicia. And the time is about to go in 2 and 1. All right. So yeah, those are the persons.
Yeah, me and borrow me look sister.
All right. Peter came in after the time. Sorry. So the Jano, Rihanna, the Johnny, Amicia. All right. The Jano, the Johnny, Amicia. That's got nothing from Marlon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 persons. All right. So this question was, let me see what the topic of this question was. This question. Okay, so this question was decimal. All right. We say, are you seeing the pen now, honey?
No, Miss, me can't talk and somebody write for me.
Okay, that's fine. Dejana, go ahead and write.
Okay, miss.
This was decimal. So mixed operation. All right.
Ready? So it's going to be 4.1 minus 1.25 times 1.25. And that equal to 2.5375 over 0.005.
Over what?
0.005 equal to 507.5.
Miss,
Yes, honey.
Miss, I got logged out, Miss. Miss, because the internet went away and sent it.
Oh, so you missed that question. You missed this question.
So I send the picture anyway. So.
But you won't get the mark because it didn't come in time, in the timing. My apology. Don't blame me, son, to blame technology, please. All right. So 2.5375 divided by 0.005. All right, so that's correct. 507.5. Beautiful. So it's 2 marks for that. So let's check to see if so we're looking for the Johnny. The Johnny one came in on time. The Johnny 2 marks. Well done. We're looking for Amicia. Amicia 2 marks. Well done. So let's put in those 2 marks. So the Johnny 2 marks. Amicia 2 marks. Who else we're looking for? Dejano 2 marks. Who else we're looking for? Last person is Rihanna. And Rihanna, all right, let's see what we did here now. So Rihanna, 1.6. And then we get 1.6 there. Is it you squared the 5 only? All right, so Rihanna, that is all right, so let's check to see if you'll get the mark for error brought forward. So 4.1 minus 1.6, 2.5. 2.5 divided by 0.005. Let's check that. 2.5 divided by 0.005. All right, so error brought forward, Rihanna, you get 1 mark. All right, so point standing, Amicia, 4 marks, the Johnny 2 marks, the Joanna 3 marks, the Marlon 2 marks, Rihanna 2 marks. Hold on, Amicia. All right, so we're gonna go down to the next one. And let's see how much minutes we have for this. It's 1 mark. So you have 1.5 minutes. I give you 2 minutes to complete and submit. And I'm about to start the time. So you have 2 minutes. Yep, there you go. So time's up. Let's see who I have for. I have Amicia, Marlon, Dejani, Dejana. All right, Marlon, you're gonna do the solution on screen for me. Thank you.
Excuse me, monsieur. You said you called my name, miss? Monsieur called me?
Mm-hmm. You're doing the solution on screen for me.
All right.
Okay, so let's check to see who got that one correct. And checking Amicia. 11,550. 1 mark Amicia. So let's put in our marks. Amicia. 1 mark. What's that question on? Let me see what this question is on. It's on percentage. And it's 1B. All right. So this question is percentage. And this is 1B. All right, so that's Amicia 1 mark, Marlon 1 mark, Dejani 1 mark, and Dejano 1 mark. Dejano 1 mark. At the moment, we have Amicia on 5 marks and Dejano on 4 marks. So that's first, second, and then Dejani on 3 marks, Marlon also on 3 marks. Rihanna on 2 marks. All right, so if the time ends, you send in the answer after the time ends. It doesn't make sense to send the answer because you're not going to get the mark. All right, so we're going to move down to the next one. So it's a follow-up. So let's take a screenshot of this part so you can do the follow-up question. Take a screenshot of that part. All right, so you have that just in case you need to look back at it. So we're going to go to the follow-up now. And that's 2 marks. So starting the time, so you get 2 marks, 30 seconds to submit, and the clock starts. All right. Forty seconds to go. All right, there we go. So let's see who we have. We have Javile came in after the time.
Me say if you understand, say me if you transfer from somebody phone to my phone.
Javile, add my
Alright.
number to your sister phone so you don't need to transfer. Marlene came in after the time. So we have Gabriel, we have the Jano, we have the Johnny. Gabriel, so we have Richards, we have the Jano, and we have the Johnny. Hold on, let me check what's Peter sent. Which one is this? Calculate the number of. Is that the calculate the number of people in the stadium? Okay, that was before. Okay, so I'm presently seeing the Johnny, the Jano, Gabriel. Yeah. Let me add Gabriel because I don't have Gabriel to the list that we started with. So let me add you, Gabriel, honey. All right. And this question values 2 marks. All right. All right, so coming in after the time goes, I'm gonna get the mark, okay? All right, so we're still at percentage, and this is, let's see which question this was. 1BII, all right? All right, who's gonna work this one out for me? The Johnny, take this one for me.
Yes, I can't write.
The Johnny write for the Johnny. The Johnny tell the Johnny what to write, honey. The Johnny?
Yes, miss. Ready when you're ready, Dejani.
Okay, thank you, darling.
So they said the seat renovated to 2,790. So I have 15,400 to 2,790. You're gonna minus. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, can you repeat, please?
So write 15,400 put an arrow and write 20,790.
Like that?
Right back 20,790 minus the 15,400. Equal 5,390. 5,390 over 154,000. 15,400. Sorry. Times 100 over 1. Zero cancel zero. Cancel 2 0 top. Yeah, and the 2 0 bottom. 5,390 divided by 154 give it 35%.
All right, so let's check for the 3 persons that did this. So the Johnny have 35%, so that's 2 marks. Let's check for the Jano. The Jano 35%, so that's 2 marks. And let's check Gabriel. So all 3 you got that full marks for that one. So let me just go ahead and put in it. 2 for the Johnny, 2 for the Jano, and Gabriel 2. Does anyone want any clarification on this? Not so clear about what happened here. Yes, Marlon, you're 10 seconds late. Okay, so if you're not so sure about what happened here, okay, okay, so no. All right, so let's move on. So let's see what the points standing are presently. Girl Joyce. So let's see. I think it's the Jano now. The Jano, you're on 6 points. Leaving the Johnny on 5, Misa on 5, Marlon on 3, Rihanna and Richards on 2. All right, so the Jano, you're leading in points. Points standing. The Jano is in the lead. All right, so let's go with this one now. 2 marks, which means you have 2 minutes. 2 marks, 2 minutes. No, 2 marks, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes for 1 mark, which means I have 3 minutes, 30 seconds. And the clock starts. 2 marks, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. I wonder if I didn't give you enough time the last time. I think I didn't, you know. I think I calculated your previous time wrong. All right. So each mark is 1.5 minutes. So listen out for me doing those calculations just in case I am calculating the time incorrectly. And I have 3 minutes to complete question and submit. Let's see, Dejani, Amicia. Those are the 2 persons I'm seeing. Dejani and Amicia. Gabriel, you're going to do the solution for this one?
Miss, I don't have the opportunity to annotate.
Okay. Dejana, darling. Ready again?
Yes, miss.
All right. Richards, Dejana will annotate for you, honey.
The January
Yeah.
24 times 60 times 60 equal 86,400 86,400 seconds in a day. Ten seconds equal 5.
Oh my God, bro. 10 seconds equal what?
5. 1 second equal 5/10 equal half.
One second equal
5/10 equal a half. $86,400 equal 86,400 times a half.
the 86,400 times half.
Yeah. Equal 43,200.
Interesting. Quite interesting way of doing it. Anyone did it another way? Beautiful. Well done, Gabriel. Anyone thought of another way of doing it? Misa, how did you do it? You got it correct. Oh, Misa did the same thing. Divided through by 2. Let me see what the Johnny did.
Miss, I see it, miss.
Divide through by 2. Okay. All right, so that's fine. So the answer is 43,200. Only 2 persons submitted before the time, which means that it's the Johnny and Omisio getting those marks. So let's put that in. Is there another way? Anyone thought of another way that they could do it? For me, I would have started off with the first part as it is. Oh gosh. Just give me a second, please. All right, so I would have started off with hold on, my touchpad is wet. All right, that should be better. So it have started off with the same part, the same aspect as 24 times 60 times 60, which equals 86,400. For the next part though, what I would have done is to divide 86,400 by 10, which gave me 8,640. So the next part was to divide 86,400 by 10. Same thing that you did, but that's another way, because since they say 10 every 10 seconds we have 5 flashes, then okay, I will have 8,640 of those 10 seconds, right? 8,640 of those 10 seconds. And then the next thing that I would do is to divide now this is not to divide, but to multiply this 8,640 by 5, because since it's each time we have 5 flashes. So I multiply this 8,640 by 5, which gives us the 43,200. It's the exact same thing that Gabriel did, which is beautiful. Exact same thing. The only thing is Gabriel did it at once. So Gabriel did the 5, the times 5 divided by 10, which gives us a half, and she just multiply that. All right, so it's the same thing. Having this 10 here means that we're dividing by 10, and having the numerator as 5 means that we're multiplying by 5. And 5 over 10 is a half, which means that we're going to divide by 2, multiply by 1. So it's the exact same thing that Gabriel did, which is beautiful, just another way of putting it. All right. So we're going to move down to the next set of questions. And let's see. All right, so we're on to algebra now. We're on to question 2. And oh, I need to go get my charger. Let me see. Let me see who is here to take over, just in case I get bumped off before I come back with my charger. Yeah, so Amicia and Merlin, and I think somebody else, your co-host, so you can jump on. All right, in case I get bumped off. All right, so we're gonna go with this question. Let me just clear the screen. And let's see how much this is. About 1 mark. This can't be more than a mark. Hold on. Yes, it's 1 mark. All right, so 1 mark, which means you have 2 minutes. You should be able to do this in 30 seconds though. All right, let's see whose answer is in. Rihanna. Marlon, you're late. Dejano. Amicia, Dejani.
Miss 2 minutes gone. Mr. 446.
You're late, honey, you're late. Yes, we telling you about speeding the exam. So let's go. Well, let me go get my charger. My battery went All right, thank you guys for waiting patiently. All right, Javile, your turn. You heard me?
Yes, miss.
Your turn to answer.
Mr. Laptop, may I use for somebody have to write me?
Politely ask the journal to write for you.
Miss Pronunciation?
The journal.
Miss, I don't have the option to annotate anymore.
Hold on. Mm, okay. Go ahead, Javila.
All right, miss. So,
You're not asked the journal yet.
oh, sorry. The journal. Can you write for me, please?
Nice.
Yeah, sure.
All right, 68 me have outside.
Repeat.
60. I want 8.
60 and a H.
Yeah, I think I 8 square or something like that. No. 8 me have. Open brackets. All right, me some say 5 8 square into 60. And say at 12 it give me this so. This party I put the 5 8 at 12 8 I got this so. Okay. The minus sign 5G. From 40 brackets. Yeah.
Finish. How many person got this is their answer? Marlon? Marlon?
Yes, miss.
Show your solution on screen for me. Is it the same thing that you got?
No, miss.
Thank you, Marlon. Gabriel? Richards? Gabriel?
Yes, miss.
Which of the solution is correct?
The one in the blue.
Okay. The Johnny?
Yes, miss.
Which of the solution is correct?
The one in red.
Thank you. The Johnny, explain why the one in red is correct. First and foremost, read the question.
Factorize the following expressions completely.
What does the word factorize mean?
I said, no, me can't explain.
Hmm?
I said, no, me can't explain.
Tell us what is happening in your head. What anything that your brain tells you? Just tell us that.
Miss, they are, what do you call it? Unlike something. Miss, I don't know. Miss, I can't explain it. All I know is the one in red is correct because
I can't explain the same,
you
man.
can explain because me can't explain.
Okay, what are the factors of 20?
Miss, I'm supposed to tell you that one.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, the factors of 20 is 2. Well, these are from 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Mm-hmm.
5,
Mm-hmm.
10, and 20.
All right. So in factorizing, we are taking out what? The type of factors out of each term. So factorize
Common factor.
common factor, but not just the common factor. We're looking for which factor? A word before the common now. Highest. Good.
Yeah.
So we're looking for the highest common factor. So when we're factorizing, so that's minus 20. We first look at the numbers. What are the numbers there? What are the numbers?
Miss, I can go factorize that like we factorize in the upper top.
That's true. But I'm starting from the very basic.
It can be factorized by
Hold on,
4.
man. What are the numbers? First, we're going to look at the numbers. What are the numbers here? So I want you to, I don't want you to rush the process. I want you to take your time. What are the numbers we're seeing here? What are the numbers? Which number you see in front of you?
Miss 12 and 20.
12 and 20. Good. So the first thing that you're going to do when you're factorizing is you're going to look at the numbers. You're going to look for the highest number that can divide into 12 and 20. What is that?
No, I'm 4, sorry.
Good. 4. The next thing that we're going to do now is that we're going to look at the variable. But first, when we look at the variable, we look to see if any variable is common. Is there any variable common here? Is there any variable common in this question?
No, miss.
If your answer to that is no, then no need to go any further than to open your bracket. What you're going to do next is to take your highest common factor, which is 4, and divide it into each term. The first term is 12x, the second term is 20. Not sure how to do it? Go to the side of your book. 12x over 4. 4 into 4, 1. 4 into 12, 3. Our answer is 3x. So we know that 3x go at the first part. Minus. We'll go again. We're going to take the 4, divide it into 20. That's supposed to come natural. 4 into 20, 5. Put on your 5. Close your bracket. That's us factorizing. Take that example off in your book. Please write the example in your book. Just write the example in your book. Let's go with number 1. Jana, can you please annotate while Peter explained? I don't think Peter is able to annotate. I'm not sure. I don't quite remember. Peter, if you can annotate, annotate. If you can't, the journal, annotate while Peter explains. Please.
Okay, miss.
Miss, what are we doing?
Peter's supposed to answer the question.
Who can answer the question?
Peter.
Alicia? Alicia? Vita? Richards? Marlon?
Yes, miss. Hello?
Okay, can you go ahead and explain this question for me?
The question that I just did.
Yes, 25x plus 4xy, the one that I wrote after.
Okay. Oh. So first, look for the factors and for this the factors x.
What is the number, Marlon? What's the highest number can divide into 25 and 4? Okay, good. Your solution is correct. But Marlon, what's the highest number can divide into 25 and 4? Marlon?
1.
Yes, so you don't need to put it because 1x and x is the same thing. But I just want persons to be aware of it, all right? All right, so you put back your bracket, Marlon. That's fine. Yeah, you don't need to put it though, Marlon, because 1x and x is the same. All right, I just wanted to make sure everyone understand that the highest number that can divide is 25 and 4 is 1. All right, so coming back up here to this question now, the one that Marlon did for us here. 5a squared minus, oops, minus 12h, so this one, minus 12h, g. H and h is common. H is raised to the second power. When we look at 5 and 12, there's the highest that we can divide into 5 and 12 is 1. H and h is common. H squared and h. So h is common to both sides. One has h squared, one has h. So we know that, okay, let us write down h because it's common. And let's write the lowest power of it, which is 1. So h into 5h squared, we have a 5h. And then h into 12hg, we have 12g. Two
I didn't
marks
get the question.
factorized. 2 marks factorized completely. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. We're about to start the time. Time's up. Time's up. Rihanna, Dejani.
Me miss I saying before time was up to.
Hold on, I come in. I haven't seen who sent me their answers though. Um, Rihanna, Dejani, Marianne, Dejana. Dejana. Okay. Omicia. Alright. Alright, so oh, I didn't put in the answers. I didn't put in the marks for the last question. Hold on. The question that we did, 2A. Let's look back at that one. All right, I'll go back and put in the answer. Yeah, it's 2AI. I'll go through and put in the persons who got that one correct. All right, so we're gonna go with this one. And I'm gonna ask, let's see who I haven't heard from in a long while. Oh, Dejano, you have been writing but not working. Dejano, go ahead and work out this one for me, honey. Dejano,
Yes, miss.
go ahead and work that one out for me.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, darling. Dejano, you want to explain to me what you just did, honey?
Miss, I can't write.
Who did the question? The Johnny or the Johnny?
The journal.
Oh, the Johnny, you want to explain to me what you just did?
Miss, it's not me.
The John, no, the Lord Jesus told him so close. The John, no.
Miss the explanation thing, Miss. Miss, I just
You just do what?
Miss, let me try explain for you.
All right.
Try, Miss, I'm gonna try.
All right. Nothing beat a try and a failure. Go on.
So Miss, the 2x square, you know, Miss, it's A and the X is B and the 6 is C. So
No,
Miss,
sir.
Miss, just wait, no, Miss.
No. The 2x square is not A and the X is not B. Yes, the -6 is C. So let's go again.
Miss, I'm gonna take out the part there, Miss. A times C is going to give a -12.
Hold on. Oh. We want to hear what A is. You're not going to escape that part. What is A? What is
I don't
B?
know.
What is C? So C, you get it partially correct, -6. A said 6 without the negative. What is B?
Miss B,
Uh-huh.
Miss B X.
Uh-uh.
I don't know then. A
Hmm?
Miss A times C.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have A times C coming up after, but we still need to know what A and B is. So we're gonna have A times C after. What is A? What is B? Anyone want to come in and help out the Johnny? Can't let the Johnny die out here, you know.
Miss A is 2, Miss.
A is
B is
2.
1.
B is? What is B again?
1, Miss, 1. 1.
Go again.
-1, sir.
-1. All right, -1. All right, good. So, so what is AC?
-12.
-12. All right. You want to continue from here now, Dejani?
Miss, I know that family go still. Alright, Miss, I'm gonna find 2. What can I say? Miss, I'm gonna find 2 number or factor. What can give you?
Factors. I
Gonna
like
find,
when you use that word, man. Factors.
gonna find 2 factors. What can give when you times it gives you -12, but when you add it give you about the -6. If I don't
First
know.
part correct. First part correct. Let's do the last part again. Find 2 numbers when they multiply, get -12. Correct. Well done on that first part. When you add or subtract it, you get which number?
-6.
Which number? So AC give 12, -12. So what letter is missing?
What letter?
Yeah, so we have ABC. We already have AC. So we know that when we multiply the 2
We need
numbers.
B.
Okay, so we get B. Good. So go on with your explanation.
Okay, so Miss so it's going to be -4 and +3.
Okay, so -4, +3. All right, so -4 times 3 give us -12. And when we add -4 and 3, we get -1. All right, so prove. We must prove both of them. So listen, if you prove one and don't prove the other, you might end up in hot water. So we prove to say that, oh, -4 times 3 give us -12. Good. And we also prove to say that when we add these two, we get -1. Beautiful. So we can go on now.
Miss, then after, Miss, I'm gonna explain that part.
Oh, you're gonna figure it out.
Miss, I don't know how to explain the rest now. I'm stuck.
Tell me what you're thinking. All right, tell me what to write down.
Miss, when I have that, Miss, you're gonna have 2x outside the bracket.
Why? Why do I
Why?
have two? Why do I have 2x outside the bracket? All right, so when I have this now, I'm going to write about my first term, which is 2x squared.
Miss, write the 2x squared
And I'm
minus
going to
2.
write my last term, which is negative 6. For this that I have in the middle now, this negative x, I'm going to replace that negative x with negative 4x, good, plus 3x. All right, so technically we haven't changed anything because if you add negative 4x plus 3x, you actually get negative x. So we're on track. What do we do from here now, Dejano? Dejani, sorry.
Oh. Miss,
Uh-huh,
all I can say is,
uh-huh.
let me see how I can explain this. Miss, all I can say is you're gonna have 2x outside that bracket.
Yes, so what is this 2x called? We're gonna factorize by the pairs. So we're gonna factorize those two. All right. So we're gonna have 2x outside the bracket because it's the highest common factor of the first two. So I want you to remember those explanations.
Miss, you're gonna have when you put the 2, Miss gonna leave it with an x.
Uh-huh.
And then the 2 now into the Miss, the 2 now, Miss, into the 4 is gonna give you 2. So it can be minus negative 2. Minus 2.
So the 2x into the 4x give us negative 2.
And then that's 1. Miss, anything you have in the first bracket, you just put it in the next bracket. So
Factorize the second bracket.
Miss, put 3x, not 3x, sorry, plus 3 outside brackets. And Miss, and you just put in the x minus 2 in the next bracket.
I agree with you, Dejana. Please don't think that means something I disagree with you. But what I want you to do also is to work it out, because sometimes when you work it out, you realize that you made a mistake above and it helps you to correct that mistake that you made. So not working it out and just putting it in the bracket might prevent you from seeing a mistake that you made, right?
Okay, Miss, you're gonna put the
But that's fine. What you said is fine. We're gonna do exactly that.
Okay.
And tell us the last thing.
Miss, now you're gonna have the 2 factors outside the bracket. So you're gonna be 2, you'll put them in one bracket. So you're gonna be 2x plus 3. And then you put the x minus 2 in another bracket by itself.
Okay. All right, so that's it. So the x minus 2 in another bracket. All right, well done. All right, so we are at I mean, it's 9, so we're gonna end here for today. If I get time, we do a session in the afternoon. I don't think I'll be able to do the session in the morning for tomorrow morning class. All right, as I tell you, I have a change in schedule, so that's affecting my schedule for usual morning class. So if we can, in the evening, how is everyone in the evening?
Miss, anytime, all right for Miss.
Anytime, all right, for you. Please remember that you have class tomorrow with me, 1-to-1 tutoring.
So you can do it at 4.
At
4.
4,
Yeah.
yeah, I can do it at 4 because I have class with Marla. What time do we have class tomorrow? Marlon?
Miss, I think it was 6.
No, I have
Or
class with
7.
the grade 7 to 9 students at, okay, the grade 7 to 9 students at 6 tomorrow. You're gonna have to do from 8.
Right.
So please, when you finish online, let's say you go get something to eat, get some rest because you're going to be up until 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Who, Miss?
Marlon. So you make sure you get sleep and you're not tired when you come to class tomorrow.
So, Miss, what time do we have class tomorrow?
4 to 5, the Johnny just said. The Johnny, that's what you said, 4 to 5?
Yes, Miss.
Mm-hmm. So we can do an hour again on this very same paper. Tell you what. To for us to move a bit faster, what I want you to do is we're gonna do some screenshots of the remaining questions. As a matter of fact, you have the paper. I don't need to give you any screenshots. Johnny, Marlon, one of you. I know that Gabriel, one of you, Amicia, one of you must have the paper. Drop the paper in the group. It is January 2020 paper.
Miss Marlon doesn't have it.
All right, I'm not sending this in the group, you're gonna source the paper for me, please and thanks. And you're completing all the question up until, you're completing everything, you're completing up to question 4. So tomorrow, by 12 o'clock your time, I'm supposed to receive everything up to question 4. I tell you what, I don't want to push you too much so that you don't complete it. Complete everything up to question 3. But if I say complete everything up to question 3, okay. Complete question 3 because you have 3 things left to do in question 2. So you complete the rest of question 2 and complete question 3 for me. So I'm giving you enough work that you're not gonna say, oh, I'm not giving you too much. So you're gonna say, oh, Missy, was too much, I couldn't complete it. So you're completing the rest of question 2 and question 3. I got that by 12 o'clock tomorrow. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes, Miss.
All right, 3 minutes
Miss,
past
go for
9.
question 2, please.
Question 2. What about it?
Yes,
You want to go over it?
Miss, can show me part where you finish.
Oh, or you want to do the screenshots? All right. All right, hold on. Let me zoom out so you can
Miss?
get it. Let me zoom out so you can take the screenshots good. All right, go ahead and take the screenshot.
Miss, this one that you that solve the equation, Miss. This is which question? Question 2.
So this is the last part of question 2. Tell me when I'm supposed to scroll down.
Scroll, Miss, I took the screen first.
All right, so this is So that's the next part of question 2. That's the last question for question 2.
Yes, sir.
Miss, can you put it back at number 2, please?
Marlon is going to send it in the group.
All right, Miss.
All right. So you're gonna scroll down to question 3. Screenshot. We did this question already. It's even on YouTube. We did this very question already. So you're supposed to go through this with ease. As a matter of fact, what's the answer to this? How many faces? It's a hexagonal prism. How many faces does it have?
8.
So we did this exact question. Anyone remember us doing this?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So don't bother to do this because you do it already. Don't even bother to do this because we do it already.
I don't remember doing it.
All right. All right. So since you don't remember, all right, everyone do it. Practice is, there's nothing wrong with the practice. So how many faces does it have?
8.
Have 8.
How many edges does it have?
18.
And how many vertices?
No.
How many
12.
Beautiful. Well done. All right. So that's the hexagonal prism. So we did this, we did this question, all of this question. This part, we never did this part. Hold on, let me zoom out some more. All right, screenshot.
Miss,
Remember your
this question you
screenshot?
want to go for a long time, you know, make you skip 3, you know.
Go again.
Miss, the question you want to give a long time, make you skip 3.
Leave me alone, Dejani. Dejan. Lord, just I can't keep up with both of your names, you know, man. Dejano.
What me can tell you if you call me instead?
DJ. Call
DJ.
DJ.
Yeah, because them call me DJ too, but like, cause Dejani have it. Miss, just call one with DJ and call one Dejani. Which one you pick, vice versa.
All right, DJ. Dejano, DJ. Dejani. All right, screenshot it, Marlon.
Yes, miss.
Marlon, you sound tired.
No, miss.
Miss, I'm gonna go on PUBG after this.
No,
What kind of
no.
PUBG? It's after 9, you need to go to your bed. Let's screenshot this one. Screenshot this one, Marlon.
Yes, miss.
All right, see you guys
Yes,
tomorrow
miss.
at
I
4.
screenshot.
Have a good night.
Same to you, man.
Okay, bye.